I had planned to record this video sitting in my office/studio at home. My plans have changed quite rapidly, and I am now still full-time in the car instead of being able to go part-time. That's okay. It is what it is. Life changes, things happen. But this time I've decided that I'm not going to allow that to change and deviate what my plans were for Kindred Soul and Sage. So we're going to talk about it here for just a few minutes, and then we're going to get the car washed because that's where I'm headed right now. And yeah, let's talk about it. So I'm really getting a plan together. I have my beautiful logo. Oh my gosh, I have been working hours upon hours trying to get it done and pouring my literal heart and soul into that design because I feel like it is kind of my last evolution for the time that I'm in now. And if you don't know, a lot of my logos and things have been something that is part of who I am and where I'm at in my journey at this point. So I had changed the logo at the beginning of the year and it was absolutely beautiful and I still do really love it. But this is a new iteration of that original logo. The new iteration is so beautiful. I've been sharing sneak peeks of it on Facebook and Instagram, kind of giving you just a little taste of it before I actually release it on August 1st. That is the plan. The entire website and everything will go anew live on August 1st. I have a little bit more to finish up with the logo, and then I can pull it over into the website and start changing things. Now, with this, there also comes, a lot of changes that have to be made, colors wise, and then, of course, all of my flat lays that are the pictures of each of my designs and things also have to get changed. So I am in the midst of working on those things. I do have the new flat lay pictures ready. They've just got to get uploaded so that I can begin adding a logo to them. And then once it's done, I need the logo added to them. And then I will be starting to redo each of the flat lay pictures within the website. And there will be some new ones too. I also have a very big calling. I know I have this Kindred Post coming out. I've really settled down and made some decisions on what the first post will be about, what the first post mail will be about, what character I'll be using, what the story is, and it is very, very, very beautiful. I've got almost complete. I have a little bit more work to do as far as the graphics and the little character and things to go along with it, but I do have its story written. And I'm ready to move on with that next, the next of that. It's going to be so beautiful. And I decided that I would go ahead and get it added on. The stories are going to continue throughout the year. It's going to be kind of a told story from the forest. From the forest animals. They'll all connect, but it's also going to be super awesome because they don't have to connect. If you don't get in on the first mailing, it's totally okay. You'll just begin the story where you are. And it's taken a lot of work to kind of map out how that was going to work, but that is my plan right now, so nobody will ever be lost. I am debating on also allowing creating an extra 10 boxes or 10 letters that if somebody joins late, they can go back and purchase, to get the full beginning of the story, because this is volume 1 that'll be coming out for Samhain. And it's not dedicated directly to that. It's kind of a beginning of the turning of the wheel. And so that's really, really cool because it's not a stuck thing. Um, so yeah, that mail club, I'm going to open the mail club up August 1st through the 30th. You can go in and grab your spot, and then they will ship between the 15th and the 30th of September. Um, and those will be for October's mail club. I wanted to give everybody time. I wanted to give me time. I wasn't sure how many there's going to be, and so with me still working, I was trying to get ahead of that, and I really think that's a good place for us to be in. So you have a decent amount of time to jump in. You will get in on founder's price. I do know that after the first 3 months, I will be increasing it. So if you want to jump in the first 3 months, you'll definitely want to do that because after that, it will get increased if you haven't already joined. The beginning ones will always get to keep their founder's price. So you want to make sure you join in on that first 3 months. Okay, let's see what else. So we've got the logo going. We've got everything going. I'm working on the website. Things are changing. Branding colors are changing. I'm also being called, along with my cute little animals that I've already been creating. Mabel the pig is done, and I'm working on her collection that I will be posting, and her story. And each one of those animals that I have, Mabel, she has leg braces and a cart that helps her walk. And so each one of those adorable little animals have their own story. And that was a big part of who they are and who I wanted them to be able to connect with on the other side. So I hope that story and each of their stories you guys connect with. Make a beautiful thing. I have had a couple of people ask if I'm willing to do any mental health stickers, because I do have, all of the disabled physical animals, and I've been trying to figure out a way to create animals that have mental health connections and how we can connect the dots so that you would know. And I think I figured it out. I'm not sure if there will be animals. I'm going to be honest. I think they're going to be kind of more words, affirmations, things like that, that you can connect with that way. I don't know about animals. I may be able to do them with little animals with it above their head, like thinking it, things like that. But I haven't got that far. I do have one that is a 4x4 box breathing exercise one. And I have a couple of other ones that will help support you if you have them on your water bottle through the day to remind you to drink your water and do some box breathing if you're not feeling well and things like that. So there's a lot happening. There's a lot coming. I'm super excited. I do have a wholesale shop. I am on Fair. So if you go to my Shopify store, which is KindredSoulSage.com, from there, at the very bottom, you can go down and it says purchase wholesale through Fair. I was approved, and I do have done several wholesale orders already there. I do have one right now. So in the next video, I'm planning to show you the process as I'm getting those done, as I'm creating them and pulling a full box together, kind of videoing it so that you can see my process there as well, because there's a lot going into that order. So let's think, is there anything else we can talk about? Yeah, I really wanted this to be different. I was ready to, really dive in and go deep with you guys and show where I'm at. And it's just going to have to change a bit. I do a lot of work from this car. I deliver for a bunch of different places. And so I sit around and wait for orders. And if I don't have an order, you will most likely find me on my iPad drawing my heart out. That is what I do 90% of my day outside of working. So I have a lot happening. And I had to make the decision when our plans changed on Thursday. Do I just drop my plans, or do I continue my plans and work through the next ones, right? Do I just continue? Do I just, yes, I have to be in the car 8 to 10 hours a day, but do I have to? Is there anything that I could start scheduling around and not doing to where there's more time in my schedule to sit behind the computer and work directly on my business? My plan was within a year to turn the company into an LLC, and then I wanted to put myself and my husband on as employees. And I still think that it was really a hard thing for me to make the decision of whether or not I was going to continue. This is all like fresh and new. My husband's job that he got unfortunately didn't work out, and so we're finding that most of the jobs that we're getting and finding here in our hometown are not available, are just not what we were looking for. And it's actually, financially not helpful. Oh, I can't get my car washed today. They are closed. It's unfortunately not helpful in a sense that I don't, I just don't know. I don't know. I'm going to be honest. I don't know. Both my husband and I have not been able to find jobs in this town. So we're really trying to make some very large life decisions of to what we're going to do next. And those decisions have not been easy. And we spend a lot of time every day talking about it. And so, yeah, I'm full bore. I've decided that, every time I've had this plan and I was ready to go, something would happen and I would give up on my goals and my dreams and say, okay, well, I have to continue to do this instead, and, just not continue with where I was at. So yeah, I think, that kind of sums up where I'm sort of at the moment. The plan is just to continue. We just have to keep pushing forward. The more I want to give up, the harder the days become. And I just don't want to give up this time. I really, really don't. I'm trying to find a place to park kind of in the shade because it's super hot out here today. So I just don't want to give up on the plans. There's things that I'm not going to be able to do okay. I'm not going to be able to do everything right. This video was not where I had planned it to be. I wanted this video to be in my studio, and I wanted to kind of, run you guys through where I was at and what I was doing and show you, those things, but it didn't happen. So I'm in my car. I'm going to continue. I'm not going to give up. This video may have some, I know I have to start tomorrow. This video should come out on Tuesday. It's actually Sunday. Oh goodness, it's Sunday. Okay, so it's actually Sunday. And so yeah, there's going to be this on Tuesday. You may see a little bit here at the end of me working on the wholesale order. But from there, it's only up. We can't continue to give up on things just because a block happened, because things happened, because we had to make some serious decisions, and those decisions were this, and here we are. And if I want to change the situation, we have to work towards that. And giving up on this goal when I have such a huge goal for this company, like, you don't understand. I don't understand. I have really got a huge goal for this company, and it's going to be everything from wholesale to the Snail Mail Club to mental health and physical disability stickers that are usable every day to remind us who we are. And so there's lots of things happening, and we're just not going to give up. We're just not going to give up. we're just going to keep moving forward. So I didn't want to put 2 videos out, and I really thought about it, and I was like, I put 2 videos out, and I was like, hey, this is happening, and then I go silent because something else happened, and that's not where I want to be for this. So let's do this. You may see some of the end of this video. There may be some of the wholesale order getting planned out and pieced together, or there may not. I'm not sure. It's going to depend on what tomorrow morning looks like. So yeah, just continue to follow me if you want to. If you don't want to, that's also okay. Back here is my iPad. I drive around with all day long. Hopefully I can reach it. Here we go. And I'm going to draw while I sit and wait for another order. So I love you all. Thank you for being here. You can follow us on Facebook, Kindred Soul and Sage, and also on Instagram at kindredsoulandsage.com. Oh, sorry, don't .com that. Kindredsoulandsage.com is the website, and there's going to be a lot happening. So just go over, follow everything, and subscribe to the YouTube channel, because I'm planning on there being so much here, and this dream's going to happen. I'm done giving up on who I want to be and where I want to go. So I love you. See you later.